Do you happen to vote? Hello, milk fans, United States and Newfoundland. How are you doing today? I'm Devin Langer. I'm joined by my co-host, Nathan Mormon.
Nathan Mormon.
We got a milk run for you coming out. Milk run 5. What are you thinking?
Man, I am excited for this one. I'm ready to get into it and make some predictions and see what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Obviously, Nathan Borman is a former competitor.
Yep.
Can you talk us through that experience?
Yeah, so it's really about the mentality of the running. You really want to get into the mind of the baby cow, the calf, really.
Mm-hmm.
As far as drinking milk goes, you want to pretend like you are a calf on the udder of a cow, and you want to be drinking that, and you just want to be focused not on the run itself, but on just consuming the milk and fulfilling yourself so you can complete the run.
Right. And when you think about getting the milk into you, do you think of any Greeks at all?
Yeah. So it actually reminds me of this story of Hercules and how he created the Milky Way by, he himself was so thirsty when drinking milk as a baby that he bit down and
Wow.
it exploded and created the Milky Way.
Wow.
And so, you kind of got to be like a T-Rex on a teat out there.
That's some powerful milk.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a real story.
That is a real story, and that is fact. That is
Scientifically
science.
proven?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
science.
That's science,
And
bro.
I know science.
Yeah. Look it up. Do you happen to have any predictions for tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'm not a science guy, but I do have some predictions. Just gut feelings. I don't really look at statistics. Don't look at any of that science or anything. But I gut feeling is Tyler.
Yeah?
I like the way he looks out there. He's a true competitor. Natural born milk drinker, and I'm just ready to see what he brings to the competition.
That is a bold take. I'm not sure if Tyler can win this one. Has anybody ever gone undefeated in a milk run before, other than Tyler?
No, most of their feet are covered in shoes.
Yes. Speaking of shoes, the runners will be wearing shoes for the run tomorrow. Can you talk us through what that's like?
Yeah, so suiting up before the game, there's a lot of options, right? Weight is really important to the run. I think the last time Tyler was shorts and a t-shirt in cold weather, and that affects the temperature of the body, but it reduces weight
Right.
and helps with aerodynamics.
Mm-hmm.
I think if the runners want an advantage, they should wear a ball cap and just have that air flow across the head while running.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Now, we got 4 competitors in this race.
Yep.
We've got Tyler, we've got Jonathan,
Yep.
we've got Ethan, and we've got Dan.
Yep.
All staples of the milk run.
All people.
All people as well.
Yep.
This is some information, some science actually. Can you tell me what you think each of their individual odds are? We're not doing odds this time. There will be a profit boost, but we're not giving you the
50%
odds.
profit boost.
Yeah, can you talk us through their odds to win here?
Yeah, this might be, and I'm going to go and say that Tyler is definitely a negative 1 million.
Okay.
Negative 1 million on that one.
Okay.
The next person I'm looking at is Jonathan here. He's definitely a negative 100.
He's the only other winner of the milk run. Ever.
Yeah, so he's going to be a negative 1 million.
Okay.
I mean, negative 100, sorry. Negative 100.
100 million?
No, just negative 100.
Okay, my fault.
Then we have Dan. Now, Dan's going to be a plus 500. Now, Dan's one of those guys, he might surprise you. He might be spectacular. Dan Glacier, he's icy for a reason. His feet are slippery, and he might glide into first.
Well, actually, he recently started following me on Strava,
Really?
and I've been seeing he's been running recently.
Yeah,
So I think he's been training. I think he's ready to get this milk into him and to run.
It does appear so. I mean, as far as sliding goes, let's just hope that he's not running uphill so he doesn't have that battle, but I'm feeling good about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's hope that he doesn't hit a ceiling or anything in this run.
No. And the last competitor?
Ethan Fisher.
Ethan Fisher. Now, Ethan is a bit of a cheater in my experience. I don't really have good. I'm not on good terms with that guy.
Right.
And I really don't feel comfortable speaking on his odds. Yeah.
Well, I just know last time you were on the panel, you had nothing but good things to say about all of your competitors.
That was before the race.
Right. Okay. So we actually do have a special guest for
Yep.
this one. You know how we were talking about you coming in last time?
Yep.
we've got reigning champion 2 times in a row, Tyler Hinsberger.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Good to be back.
Yeah, have a seat.
Thank you.
This guy must be sitting down or something.
Conserving those legs.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll let you lead this one.
So Tyler, as a former competitor of mine, what is your thoughts going into this challenge, not having me as a competitor?
Well, it makes it a little bit easier, one less competitor. But I think Jonathan's the one to worry about. He's got a title under his belt, and yeah, I think the challenge is still gonna be there. But,
Yep.
In like the UFC and like the WWE, they actually wear titles for belts. So what do you think that leads Jonathan? Like he's wearing it under the belt. Like what kind of guy is that?
Oh man, I don't know. Like I think that's on you guys. I think you should like provide him with an award of some sort. Like,
Yeah.
Like a blue jacket or something. Like like instead of a green jacket, or like a white jacket. To match the milk.
Now, Tyler, I have a question for you. Is there any milk run hero or person that you look up to, or someone's game that you look to emulate when you're out there?
I don't have I didn't study a lot of film on milk drinkers before this. I wasn't really. The reason I was such a big fan of the sport is because it was really unique. I never really thought of it. So when
Right.
Commissioner Langer said, "Hey, do you want to be a milk run?" I was stoked. Like I was super excited. So yeah, not a lot of film on milk drinking, but I wish I.
See, that's actually why he's only a 3-time champion and not a 4-time champion. Also, because he didn't participate in that one.
Yep.
I just not dedicated enough. Shout out to Jonathan Tomlin, most dedicated. Been to all 4.
Now.
And the trial run too.
Now, about your competitors themselves, are you a little bit worried about Ethan Fisher possibly being a cheater and get Dan Glacier having ice on his feet?
Well, I think our cameraman Sam does a great job. So if someone were to cheat, he'd catch it.
Yep.
As for Dan, I haven't really seen like the rocket boosters or whatever. So yeah, if he breaks those out, that might be worrisome. But
I've never actually seen a rocket booster on ice.
Nope, me neither.
Like those are generally like fire.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too. So I'm a little confused there,
okay,
but
skates, sorry.
the problem is when you do melt that ice, that becomes a pond, and once you get the pond, that's when Ethan Fisher gets involved.
Oh wow!
Yep.
Wow.
So you do not want him to
start swimming
around in there.
Okay.
Yep. And that's actually when Tyler Hinsberger
smells blood in the water.
Gets.
Yep, that's the one thing.
Yeah.
That was
Burgering.
Tyler Hisberger. Thank you for your time.
Okay, all right. Thank you guys again.
Yeah. So we actually have another competitor.
Yep.
On the phone now.
Yep. Let's dial him up right as we're speaking.
Yeah. I didn't know I was gonna do this until I just thought about it actually. Sadly he changed his phone number.
That's what happens when you become famous as a milk runner. You become a champion one time. Tragic.
Let's get this guy on the horn here.
Hello.
Hold on. Let me screen record real quick.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. So welcome. This is the Milk Run panel. We're doing the pregame show. Just do you have any words?
As far as words go, do you have any?
He seems to be in some sort of locked-in state before the run tomorrow. Is this true?
What's your mindset going in? Are you focused on the milk itself or the running?
If you look at his face, he actually looks like he's trying to clear some space for the milk tomorrow by shitting it out of him.
Do you remember your first udder as a baby calf?
I think the nose scratch means yes.
Yeah, I think he's trying to communicate that way.
My first udder. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yep.
I was a wee calf.
Yep.
Was that yesterday?
A Nintendo Wii?
Yes.
No, yeah.
Or a French Wii.
Yes.
Both. Yeah. Kind of a both situation.
Okay.
Can we get you back in the light there? I'm getting a lot of Emperor Palpatine vibes.
Who's that?
Just an Emperor.
Okay.
Emperor Palpatine? Let me put the AirPod in real quick.
You don't want the family hearing?
No, I'm shooting to get better audio out of this.
Kind of cut out for a moment there, actually.
Yeah, no, that's because I connected.
Don't hit your head on the fan there.
A yes man, some might say. What? Fan?
You know, Jonathan Tomlin has a big fan club.
Yeah, a big fan base.
Let's speak on my fans.
So, some of your fans have been worried about this race.
Yeah.
Specifically, and we've been talking about Dan Glacier having ice on his feet. Do you have any comments on that?
Why is he being chased by Border Patrol?
Jonathan Tomlin, everybody. Thank you, sir.
Everyone's trying to get too political these days. Too political.
Speaking of planes, we weren't talking about planes. Anyways, so I think it's time we open the hot take hotline.
Yep.
What do you think?
I think so too.
You think so?
Let's bring up some hot takes.
Okay, so the first one comes from what I'm being told by my producer is the president of the Dan Club.
Yeah, I'm also being told by the producer too right now. It's the president of the Dan Club.
Okay.
My hot take is that Dan is gonna do shit because he's the slowest fucking walker leaving class. He's always back behind, and we're all strutted, and he's just like lagging behind. That's why he's gonna lose the milk race. That's my hot take.
Do you think that this is because of the ice on his feet?
I'm actually confused by the video there. I did not realize that anybody in racing here knew other women. But as far as him walking slowly, it's all about conserving energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think when we look at the milk run, a lot of people are thinking, wow, you have to be moving quick all the time. But that's not the case, right? You need to conserve your energy, save it for the race, and you got to let the milk digest. You can't accelerate and explode.
Yeah, you got to
right
get
out
the
there.
white stuff into your throat before you keep going.
Yes,
right?
that's 100% how the situation
That's
goes.
what I've learned
Yep.
in the past with your mom. Okay, our second hot take comes from... Oh, whoa, shut up.
We actually don't silence women here.
I do. I'm being told that this is just some guy. I don't know.
Some guy.
I don't know what his name is, but that's what the producer's telling me. Is the producer telling you the same?
Yeah, he's from Alberta, China.
What up? Hello. It's me, your boy. I got no idea. I wrote a whole script, but I forgot. What was my prediction? So this milk run, I don't remember which number it is, but my
5.
prediction is that Ethan will somehow, some way lose an article of clothing by the end of the milk run. I have not really figured out if he's going to lose it just beforehand, like he's just like, I gotta lose this, or it'll be like towards the end where he's just like, God damn, I need to just take off my shirt or my pants or like a sock or something.
Yep.
I've kind of decided that he just can lose an article of clothing and I'll be happy. Pause. But yeah, I think I did write that there's a chance. I said there's about a 75% chance that it's going to be indecent exposure. And then I think that it will be a 25% chance to just happen to him unconsensually. So like someone just rips a piece of clothing off of him. Regardless, I'm chill. But overall, I think that Ethan will probably not win. But it's nothing against him. I just think Tyler's just way too good at running, and it's kind of scary. But yeah, I have my fingers and toes
Man,
crossed for
wrap it
everyone
up.
else. But you know, it is what it is.
Okay, thank God that's finally over.
So
Holy-
my first thoughts there is he said, "What's up, guys?" I've never met this guy before, and quite frankly, it's upsetting that he thinks that we're friends. This is not some playroom, all right?
Who
There's
is
a
this
reason.
guy?
There's a reason we're in this table and he's not.
Yeah, we are in this table, as my co-host said.
It's chair and table combined.
Yes.
It's my invention.
Yes.
Not a science guy.
Patent it?
Yes, it's my own scientific invention.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's talk about the take, though. Ethan Fisher to lose an article of clothing.
Right. So my first thought as a runner is we know that it's a non-contact sport. So when he says ripping someone else's clothes off, I'm a little bit confused on where he thinks this is going to be happening.
Well, I'm not sure if, as the commissioner, I'm not sure what my ruling would be about, like, ripping a piece of clothing off. Because that's not skin-to-skin contact, so that's not contact, right?
Right. Right. Now, what is it on close-to-clothes contact?
See, I'm unfamiliar.
Now, let's talk about the article of clothing. Now, I'm not much of a reader, but when it comes to articles of clothing, I know my stuff. And I think the first to go would probably be the sweatshirt. Ethan has been known to wear sweatshirts in the past.
Yep.
And if he's out there drinking, get some spillage out there, it's hot, he's taking that bad boy off.
Now, he also spoke about non-consensual. Oh, we just spoke about that.
What about consensual?
Yeah.
So, you don't see this often, but when a guy is drinking milk with another guy, there are some feelings in the air there, and you never know what could happen in the milk run. Someone could be like, hey, come take off my clothes.
Yup.
That could happen.
Then this could be the start of Tyler's downfall.
Yeah, Tyler could get caught
Seduced
up.
by Ethan.
Yes, that is a possibility. If they can meet at the milk station at the same time, there's a high chance that Tyler does get seduced by Ethan.
Okay, I think we leave it there. We've got we've got two more takes for you today before we close it out. And this one, it's a long take. Like, I don't even know how to.
Tyler von Wendigenskogen is cooked. He hasn't won a milk run this year. And he's been just very bad. He's just been a very bad player through this whole year. He needs to get better, I think. And the milk run might be better without him, even.
So I'd like to pause it there before we continue.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I don't speak French, so I'm not quite sure what he was saying there, what language that was, or what he's talking about. But this is an English-speaking broadcast, and so I'd appreciate, for the future, sir, if you could send in some English. Thank you very much. Next
Also,
person.
I will say, he didn't even give us a hello.
No.
no
hello.
I want to be treated like he's my friend or whatever. Like,
Right?
I
No
want him
konnichiwa.
I want him
No
to greet us.
ni
Well, this
hao.
is an English-speaking community. I want him to give us like a "Hey guys," as if we're friends or something, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
I don't know what kind of guy would not say at least hello.
Yep. Let's get to the next one.
You see that?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Let's get to the next hot take.
Okay. This is our final hot take.
Tyler Hinsberger, he's cooked, he's washed.
This is the same guy.
This milk run is not him.
One ticket per customer.
ticket per
One
customer.
ticket per customer. You can't come back for seconds. You can't come back for seconds.
Oh, man.
He talked in French and now he's talking in English, thinking he can be a different guy. It's the same guy,
They're
just
the
different
same guy.
language. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me, pal?
I don't blame him though. He's trying to get on air. He's trying to be famous.
Yep.
I blame our producer.
Really?
He accepted two of the same guy.
When you come to think about it, it's his emails that are being sent out and sent in.
And speaking of accepting two of the same guy, the producer's mom.
Oh! Now, as for Tyler being washed, I would hope so. I think that, coming into this, you need a shower. You make sure that you're clean.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stinking up the air, messing up with the milk. Sometimes
You
there
don't
is
want that spoiled milk.
there
You don't
is a
want the-
cinnamon smell to the milk, and you don't want someone's nastiness.
Just a hint of cinnamon.
Just a hint of cinnamon.
Just
You
a
don't
hint.
want that affecting the quality of the air.
Although I will say, it could also affect the other runners.
Yep. And that's a possibility. That's a possibility too. But I think when you're running out there, you're really focused on your own game. Yep.
Now, this milk run is taking place in a different location than
Yep.
ones in the past. Talk me through it. How are you feeling about that?
Man, it's one of those things where you're changing up the environment, right? In the past we've changed up the milk, and that's been a big factor. But now you're changing up the environment.
This actually reminds me of the real world scenarios right now. I've heard there's like this climate change thing going on. What's that about?
Right. So
I'm not much of a science guy.
Right. So as a science guy myself, when you change something for someone else, it's hard on them.
Yes. Speaking of hard on them, the producer's mom.
Oh.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it.
That sounds like a wrap. You know, all I want to say is good luck. Drink some milk and
God bless America.
Oh, one more thing before we go. I'm sorry, but this broadcast is sponsored by Pepto-Bismol. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Speaking of having to go, it's our time to go. I think this
It is.
video is over.
All right.
All right. Whoa.